And I was testing the stream with Twitch, the test server thing, to see how it would look if how stable it was at 3000 kbps, because I've been running it at a lower amount lately, and forgot to take off the thing you got to append to your stream key to stream to the test server. So I've been playing the game for nobody for the past half hour. Perhaps there's something here we can use, you say? So I really was curious to see how this is going to come out, because it looked like it would be pretty stable. The stream would be pretty stable, but won't know until I look. He said perhaps there's something here we can use. Ah! Savory, whatever that is. Check the closet? I already... Oh! Magic key. Wonder where it fits. Yeah, no kidding. I think I saw a lock, so... A rare item it is. What's in here? A bathroom? Okay, so we can't go in because we don't need to go in a bathroom. Why did they even have that there? That's so silly. Apple gummy, but you can't care anymore? Isn't that lame? Okay. Having a limit sucks. Sucks. Whatever. Let's try the key we found. That's a large tree. Thanks for that. For telling me that. I didn't know that. Nice. Huh. Okay. That's right. Get out of my house. Oh, there we go. Lightning bolt. That's pretty sweet. Wow, okay. Alright, hold on here. This is a little extreme, don't you think? When does he die? This was a mistake. This was a bad mistake. That was a mistake. Alright, hold on here. Okay, so I think what I need to do is fix this. Well, I'll fix it when I get there. Okay, let's do this. Tactics. Call many spirits. Help fighters. Conserve TP value, HP over TP. I have no idea. Conserve TP, I guess. Really gotta lay into these guys. It's not what I... That's pretty sweet though. Apple. There we go. And then... Come on. Okay. Damn it! And I can't do it anymore? Damn it. I don't know about this. Okay. Really? Where is... Hold on here. Apple, and then... Shit! Wow. Alright, well, I am not prepared for that fight, apparently. Let's see. So let me do... Okay, so there's that. And then... I really need to use the items more. I was not well prepared for this. Okay, first of all... How about help fighters? How many spirits? Let's see what happens this time. I don't know. Look, it's a moving. She's using her hammer now. That's good. Okay. Item. I'm gonna do orange gummy. So I don't run out. So this is going good. I just didn't have everybody set up right. I need to use those orange gummies so I don't run out of... I guess it's easy as long as you really go all out. Alright. Good deal. Got a couple apples, huh? Light can come into the house. Characters are hurt. Characters are not hurt. I'm pretty good. But I should go save. Oh, I see. That's cool. Hey, Fast Benny Gamer. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the channel. I'm great. It's the weekend. Of course I'm great. That seems like it would. Yes, they are. They definitely are. They are for playing video games and doing whatever you want. I know not everybody has that that ability, but I do, so I make full advantage for everyone else. What are you doing this weekend? Hope you're taking it easy. Binge watching retro video games. That's a good way to spend the weekend. So what kind of retro do you like to watch? Like, this is Super Famicom, I guess, Super Nintendo. Do you have a favorite era of retro that you like to watch? Open the middle curtain. They're going into the orbs. Am I missing something? So you like everything then? That's cool. Arcade, 2600, Nintendo. Yeah, I have an Atari 2600. I've done a couple streams. I had one as a kid, and you know, I loved it until the Nintendo came out, and I sold it and all the games. But you know, as an adult, you know, I can afford to buy those old systems and relive those memories. So, yeah, I got my favorites, and I bought one a few years ago, and I sent it off to get it RGB modded, so, which is what everybody has to do now. Not everybody. I do respect people who are comfortable with composite, or RF, I guess is what the Atari 2600 was capable of. But yeah, I want to get back to streaming that pretty soon because it's been a while. And I like, you know, having it's not an NES, it's a retro USB AVS, if you're familiar with that. It's an HD sort of clone console, but people don't want to call it a clone console because it's pretty exact in how well it plays games. And I have some other stuff. I have a PC Engine, so I like a little bit of everything too. Yeah, it's there's so much. Especially, I love the 16-bit era, but I mean, like I said, I love Atari, so I don't have any problems with the primitive. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm kind of cheating a little bit on this game. This is Tales of Phantasia. Are you familiar with it? It was not released in the US. I'm actually playing a translation hack of it. You know, retro games of that era were cryptic at times, and if it had to be translated, it can be even more cryptic. So what PC games do you like to play? I think I've done this right. Passage should be open. Did I miss that the passage is open? Okay, the two are here. Ravenfield, Untrue, Fortnite. I don't follow a lot of PC games, so Fortnite, of course I've heard. Everybody's playing Fortnite, but I'm not too familiar with the others. Are those PvP games, or what genre are those? Why am I having trouble with this? Oh, so you know retro through your dad's stuff. So what kind of games does your dad play? Does he let you play the games? I lit the orbs. I don't understand what's going on. Arcade games. Wow, that's cool. Like, does he have arcade machines, or is this emulation? What am I missing here? Cool. I wish I could have some original arcade machines. I have an apartment, so... Oh, nice. So you can play pretty much anything you want then. Good deal. Oh, I love the 1943 game. Was it? Let's see. I don't know which one I played. Was it 1942 or 43? I am roughly familiar with the series, but I don't know the differences between them. I know I played at least one. They are fun games, though. I don't know what I'm missing here. Orbs. Don't get it. I'm having some issues with my video card right now. I do have MAME installed, but for some reason I was fixing or breaking things, and now my video card, anything, I don't know if it's just Direct3D or what it is, but it's no longer installed correctly. It got corrupted somehow, so anything like on MAME won't run right now until I figure out how to fix it. But I had a bunch of stuff installed that was, you know, I was having fun with, including one of those, and like the Phoenix arcade game, and you know, some of those early arcade shooters, which are all really fun. Was it? I have a hack of Galaxian on my Atari 2600 that's really cool. Galaga, of course, is a lot of fun. Yeah, Galaga is really, really cool. You know, especially, which I don't. You know, if you have that down where you get the second ship, you know, that's a really cool little trick that everybody knows, but I guess maybe early on it was impressive if you could do it. Yeah, Atari 2600 homebrews is a big market. I have a bunch not physical copies, but you know, a lot of them make that stuff available on forums. They do sell them sometimes through Atari Age, but yeah, I have a bunch of homebrews myself. There's some really good ones, and what's cool about homebrews on the Atari is, you know, they're all pretty much good games because it's very simple. You know, Atari was very simple. So unlike NES or Super Nintendo or people trying to make homebrew games, it looks like too primitive for the system. I don't mean to be, you know, denigrating to the, you know, programs or anything, but the people make stuff that's very advanced for the Atari, you know, because the Atari game wasn't capable of a whole lot. So now people understand a lot more about its capabilities and can do some pretty impressive stuff. Hey Yars, I did get some PS4 time today. I played some Spider-Man. I also played some a little bit because I had to test it. I just got it. I played some Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a cool game. So, but yes, I'm back to Tales. I, for some reason, am stumped at this stupid little puzzle that I think I just solved, but for some reason, maybe it did open the passage. So how are you doing this weekend so far? You're working, right? What am I missing? But yeah, this is a fun game. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that. It told me what to do. And I did it, and nothing happened. It says... What does it say here? Back in the room with the crystal prisms. Open the middle curtain. Then move the middle prism twice. That should make the light split into 2 rays, each going to one of the other prisms. Then move the other 2 prisms 3 times so the light goes into the orbs. A passage should be open. I mean, is the light not on the orbs? Where is the dang passage? Oh, maybe it's just like this. Okay. So the light was on the orbs, but it can't go... you can't split it anymore. Okay, whatever. Now what opened? Oh, never mind. Oh, there we go. Didn't pay attention the first time. Yeah, the game has some interesting combat mechanics that I'm still getting used to. Amazing, yeah, I know. So, Fast Benny Gamer is also an Atari 2600 fan. I don't know when you came in. So, we're just a room full of Atari fans here. Alright. Yep. Reverse doll found. Ah. Yeah, I was saying I need to get back to an Atari stream. It's been a while. It's been like a month, something like that. But I gotta say, Super Nintendo has this allure. But you know, I've been playing all sorts of stuff, so. And this is getting to be kind of addictive, so. So my guys finally have some abilities. See, this guy Clarth can call spirits. Oh, I need to get them conserve their TP though. 'Cause this is... They're gonna burn right through everything. You missed a boss. I fought this boss that I needed to really go all out on. Oh, you made a stream? You made it for video games on Blender. So how did it go? I'm pretty new too. I mean, I've been around for a couple months. It took a lot of technical hurdles to get through. Yeah, this is like this is how you can set how they use their TP. So like, let's see, call spirits, and I've had her on. I'm gonna say don't use mana for now. So does your dad stream, or did he just help you out with the I will probably be on tomorrow. I'm on most days. I don't do long streams though. Usually just like couple 2 or 3 hours at a time. Actually, this is the second time I've been on today for some reason. I don't usually do more than one stream in a day, but I guess I just felt like coming back on. You'll try to miss none of them. Wow. Well. You can try. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm pretty new, and yeah, I'm pretty new to Twitch, so I appreciate anybody who can come in and be a part of this new thing. Yeah, and you can watch them after, because I archived them. So that's also an option if you miss one. If you wanna check it out. Just what are you doing here? You saw I just saved, right? I'm probably about to die. Oh, so this guy like annihilated a town, so he's a bad guy. What business do you have invading my home? You killed Leah's parents. I see. Yes, Mr. Scarlet used to be my mentor, but they both died in an accident, not by my hand. Uh-oh, he's in denial. Yeah, he's a murderer and he's denying it. Who told you I had anything to do with their deaths? This girl here told us. Or maybe she's the bad guy. Oh, maybe not. That's not something a innocent person says. Not until you pay for killing Leah's parents. Tell you what really happened. Uh-oh. Twist. I'm the first person you followed? Well, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of cool people out there. You know, a lot of good smaller streamers too. I mean, obviously there's some good people who stream to thousands of people or hundreds of people, but yeah, Yars is like my biggest follower right now, so he's super supportive. My PR man. Which do we believe? Which one do I believe? Hand the girl over to me and leave my island. So, you are controlled by Douse as well. What? So you can see me? Uh-oh. Prepare to meet your doom. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm not too familiar with the... Jesus. Alright, so I'm gonna have to change some stuff here. Help fighters. Call many spirits. I don't know if this is gonna work right now. I know there's, you know, you can subscribe. There's some other options. You know, because I just started, I haven't looked all that much into it, because right now I'm just concerned with getting followers, just people who will kind of come in and watch my streams, but because any support is welcome at this point. I'll do apple. Oh, no, orange. Orange gives me both, you know what's interesting? What the heck is that? Oh, crap. Alright, come on. Lots of sylphs. That's cool. What am I doing here? Alright, yeah, check out other stuff. And I hope to see you again soon. Alright, orange. Right. This is pretty crazy. Combat is kind of nuts to look at. Hammer. Demetel. He does not look anything like he just did. Am I wrong about that? Holy crap! Oh, jeez. Alright. That's not good. That is not good. Oh no! I'm defeated. That was harsh. Their deaths marked the end for all hopes and dreams. Oh, man. I had all of his lackeys, though, so I don't know. What does this thing say about him? This says it's an easy fight. I think I just wasn't prepared. That's what I think. You know what I can do? I can go back to the ship and heal up. I don't know that I need to grind, but like I went in there without my full TP or health, so I think I just want to go heal and do it when I'm at full strength. Well, that was fast. You are fast, Benny. Did you already check out everybody? Welcome back. Come on. Yeah, so, yeah, according to this game facts, this is an easy fight, so we'll see. And look at that, I am grinding. I just leveled up. Don't mind him. I think I need to fix that. I just put the chat box on the stream window, but it looks like that font is like small. I hope he gets sarcasm, Yars. You gotta be careful with new people. I'm gonna see something here. Alright. Font settings. Font size. I don't want to mess too much with this right now, but it's just a new thing, and so Alright, that's better, I think. Okay. Alright, where am I here? Okay, let's go back to the ship. You're not a moderator yet. That's right. No, I probably will need you as moderator at some point if this place takes off. But so far, yeah, it's not really anything to moderate yet. All right. Let's go. Welcome. Okay, dude. Don't just welcome me. Tell me, hey, you want to buy something? So you can get a maximum of 15 things, and you have an inventory size. Alrighty. So it kind of sucks. Amber colored. Why do I need that? I don't need that, do I? I have to clear out some of my inventory here. Bottle containing evil essence. Okay. Beret. So I need to pick up some more items. I must have... Oh, there was a room of chests that I couldn't pick up anything because... Owned 5. Do I still need those? See, I don't know if I need that stuff. Alright. Get rid of 5, maybe? Savory. What is savory? Increases one's TP rating by 5%. Alright, I think all the rest of this is okay. Your dad's watching too. Cool. How about some kitty cow? Oh, that's just food. Okay. So what's kind of interesting about the way you heal in this game is you can use these gummies. Also, there's food, and the way the food works is you put the food in your food bag, and as you walk, you naturally restore health. Alright, I'm supposed to be able to sleep somewhere. Gotta find where... Yeah, there's like red, there's different color gummies that will restore your health or your TP. And the TP is what you use to use your abilities. So you run out over time, although you do restore it over time. Here we go. Yes, please. I'm hoping that now that I can get up to max health again, I'll be able to beat that guy. TP is like magic. It's like magic. Because there's health too. There's HP as well. Okay. Alright. Can I not... Okay, that's just the... I see. That's just the wheel. Alright, well... Okay, this door. That door. Alright. It's a rat. Or mouse. Got too much free time. That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the items in the chests. My inventory was full, so I couldn't do that last time. And I'll have full health and TP this time. So hopefully... Alright, let me go... Save here. Oh, I don't need to save here. I can save up right before the guy. What did I have for tactics here? I want everybody to conserve right now. There we go. Oh, well, after that one, I guess. He was already in the middle of one. Come on. Thank you. Just trying to conserve here. Hey, love gaining levels. Is that going up or down? Okay. Oh, cool. Well, if I'm around, I'll check it. I'll check you out. That'd be cool. So Blender, like you're creating like 3D graphics and stuff, or? Oh, mods for video games. Sweet. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Blender. I have a friend who uses it for she's designing some 3D stuff, so that's all I knew that you could use it for. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna get. It's all right. I can grind. That's fine. Nothing wrong with grinding. Come on. Oh. Trying to come up behind me. Nuh-uh. Okay, don't go crazy on that. Yep, it's just like magic. You know what's interesting in this game though is the story is, so my character, the two of the characters here, the main character that I'm playing and the girl are from the future, and in the future magic doesn't exist because there's a tree. He's using way too much TP. I need him to stop doing that. There. So the tree that like was the keeper of all the magic died. So there's no magic in the future. But I need magic to defeat a guy who appears in the future and can only be defeated by magic. So I was sent back in the past to get somebody who could use magic. It's a crazy story. It's really too bad that this was not available in the West, because it's kind of crazy. So there's healing magic that she can do, but there's not magic like elemental magic. But this guy, the guy with the book, he can do magic. He can call these spirits. He's from the past, but he's just learning it. So he only knows air spirits right now. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little story, and you know, they had a lot of Tales games later. I played Tales of... There was one on the GameCube I played. I don't remember what that was called. This is Super Famicom. So, you know, Japanese Super Nintendo. I forgot to pick up these chests that are over here. Alright. Alright, I can't pick up any more apple gummies. Picked up gold, though. That's cool. Don't mind gold. Well, I could use an apple gummy now. They had 2, right? So I'll use 2 and I'll pick up 2. It's good to grind a little bit anyway. I don't mind taking the long way here, because really there's never a rush in these older RPGs, because you gotta grind out levels to beat guys anyway. There's always points where you'll suddenly hit a wall and people, you know, all the enemies will suddenly be a lot tougher. So, more grinding you can do, the better. Yeah, I wouldn't ordinarily be streaming an RPG too, because they take so long to play. But I figure, you know, I'm not necessarily committing myself to playing the whole thing on stream. I'm just enjoying playing it and, you know, sharing it with people who might not be familiar with it. So let me check something else about this. What is that? Hide messages after... I don't know, there's stuff I have to figure out about this chat thing, but I don't need to do that right now. Did I just save that? Yeah, okay. Let me do another apple gummy. Ah! Not on him! Alright. Anyway... Alright, come on. Finish him. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can do a little better this time. Oh, you know what? I mean, I can change the tactics in the middle of the battle. That's fine. I probably should have gotten more of those orange gummies, though. The orange gummies restore both health and TP, so that would probably be useful. I did get rid of all of his dudes, it's just I didn't have much left when he was left, but so we'll see. We'll see this time what happens. So you're controlled. So Daos, the guy D-H-A-O-S, however you're supposed to pronounce that, he's the true baddie. He's the guy who I have to defeat in the future. This guy Demetel apparently is just controlled by him, so... I don't know if... Yikes. Oh, hold on here. Tactics... Help fighters... Call many spirits. Yeah, there's different gummy colors. Well, I should say there's not colors. It's apple, orange, they're like fruit types. Yeah, I'll just... Okay, what the heck? Welcome back. Makes you want to play your Genesis? I have Genesis games on my Wii Virtual Console. Come on, I don't want... Let's see, I'm gonna do... There, I need to do Lightning Bolt. That's... I don't know why I went for that guy. Oh no! That's the worst thing ever. You don't think... Oh, you're just asking a question. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what to do here. This is just a mess. Summon Lich. I love Golden Axe. Well, I like Golden Axe. I was really struggling with that. I was playing it yesterday. Man, okay. This is supposed to be an easy fight, so obviously I do need to grind a bunch. That's fine. I'll grind. But, you know, grinding, this is why I don't really usually play stuff, RPGs on stream. Because grinding's not too fun to watch, I don't think. You know what I mean? It's like... It is really good. It's just hard. I've only played it a couple times, so... In my defense, when I was playing it, I was struggling with it. I did get to, Death Adder, or whatever his name is, but... But I couldn't beat him. I just have to practice it. What is that? I already have one of those. What other Genesis games do you like, Fast Penny? I don't like accuracy going down that much, but look at how high. I don't have much choice, I guess. That's clearly better. So that might help me. So you have different weapons actually do different kinds of damage, you know, slashing, piercing. CPU battle game? What are you asking? Let's see. So I'm gonna be grinding for a bit, I guess. It says... Oh, I wasn't supposed to be using lightning. Streets of Rage? Streets of Rage is a great series. Oh, yeah, I do, Yars. Do you have an option to turn it off on your end? I don't think I can change it midstream. That's what I was asking about before, if you noticed an option on your browser. Because I was hoping to do something to try to improve the response time. Also, I'm curious, I messed with my settings a little bit. Have you noticed any stuttering besides buffering? Okay, it paused. So when you, I mean, if it's tolerable, but if you're finding it's not tolerable, I think that's supposed to be something you can access on the settings. Like if you look on the window, there's, you know, like a cog. All right, so no stuttering like you were mentioning last stream. If not, then that's good, because I tweaked a couple settings to, I thought, make it a little smoother. It's not lagging at all for you? Great. Great. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing has been one setting after another having to tweak to get it right, so... I mean, Yars will tell you in the beginning I was having this audio issue, which thankfully I haven't had since the beginning. It turned out, I'm not to get super technical, but... So I did pull out a second monitor, so I could monitor chat and stuff through Streamlabs. Streamlabs, I guess you said you stream, so you might know about OBS. So I can have that open next to me instead of having to switch my monitor back and forth or look on my iPad. Well, before I got the second monitor, I was using my iPad, and I was using an application to use it as a second screen, but that was not working with my video card, so it was causing some sync issues. But since I took that out of the equation, I don't think I've had any of those audio issues. So that's something. All right. I don't know what my target should be in terms of how much I should level. Let's see, where are we here? I'll try to level once. Next. Oh, okay. Well, he's about to level up. So. All right. Well, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for following, and I'll see you again soon, right? So, I'll stop by tomorrow and check out your stream. Later. Nowhere to see. So what do you think? I mean, because that's a tough choice. I can, in the future, I can put it back the way it was. And you've been watching my streams the longest, so if you thought the delay was okay, it was tolerable before, I just wonder which way is better. You know, I mean, if they're both imperfect, you know, was the previous delay worse, or is it worse the buffering that you're having right now? Because I'll trust your judgment. You've been watching my streams the longest. I can go either way. Because from my end, it's not... I'm really doing it for the benefit of people watching, whichever way is easier to watch. Cause... Okay. Well, yeah, let me know. Let me know if you think it gets to be too much. No! I thought she was supposed to... She got interrupted, I guess, huh? Magic... First aid. Thank you. Oh, alright. Let me go... Alright, well maybe I should level close to the ship. You can actually leave too. You can try to escape. I like this. You see the meter. you can't just run away. You actually do have to. I mean, you can't just hit an option to run away. You have to physically try to run away. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm gonna go grind near the ship. So. I have to say too, besides obviously having traditional SNES graphics, I mean not traditional, the graphics are great, but aside from, you know, having that 16-bit SNES look to it, it doesn't remind me of any other SNES RPGs. You know, it definitely has its own style of combat and everything. So I'm really enjoying it. Oops. No, thank you. Streamer you watch has a camera on his original hardware while he plays. There's an actual like live camera that's frozen on his. So that means like when he's switching out games and stuff, you can watch him actually switch out the games. Because that's kind of neat. But yeah, that's definitely a gimmick. The rats don't make noises. That looks kind of like a mouse though. I don't know, is that a rat or a mouse? I don't know. This game definitely has more animals in it than other SNES RPGs, I think. Cats and... Oh, he doesn't switch out games. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you just play one game. But I thought that'd be neat, you know, to be able to see someone actually put in a physical cartridge. And that's a good way for him to show off that he's using original cartridges too. If you're seeing that he has the game in there, he's not... Oops. You know, he's not using an emulator. You know, I don't have a cam, but that is kind of why I put a picture on my channel page below, just to show my setup, just to kind of show off my setup. Because I think that's pretty cool to have an actual setup to use. I have noticed a lot of people do use emulation on Twitch, and I don't personally have like personal issue with it. I think it's their business. But I think it's really neat when somebody has a true, genuine setup and gets the carts and everything. Because I have sort of that collector mindset, so I admire when people put that amount of resource into it. Because that's an accomplishment, you know, to have that collection. Oh, I guess I was gonna just level up by the ship, wasn't I? Whatever. There's an art book? No, I didn't know that. Is that something on Amazon? Because I would be interested in that. Because I love the art design of this. I got like a hair here or something. Oh, they don't show like a portrait here. That's what I like from Final Fantasy, is how they have portraits. This doesn't seem to have portraits in it. No, do I want to do that yet? Alright, let's see here. So it says, have Clarth summon sylphs to attack. So, I can do this. Tactics. Help fighters. Calm any spirits. Oh, eBay? Well, if it's affordable, yeah, I'll look that up. So it's just a Tales of Phantasia Japanese art book. Okay. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Art books have really become a thing. I noticed, you know, there was a Final Fantasy art book, I think, a few years ago, and I've seen art books for anime You know, like all of Miyazaki's major movies, I think have them, right? You know, I think I have one. What do I have? I might have Howl's Moving Castle. That's one of my favorite movies. You know, one of his movies. So I think it's that one, or it's Spirited Away. I don't remember which it was. Let me look, just for the sake of thing. I just want to remember. Here it is, because you might appreciate this. Let me do this real quick. Sorry to anyone else watching that is not interested in this, but... There we go. So this is one I have as Art of Spirited Away. So I thought this was really cool. Like, they have all of the art design and stuff, and so yeah, I like art books. So yeah, I'll have to look into that. So you gave me a link here. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I'll move the... Put that back. Oh, 25 bucks? I do have the Art of Atari book. Yes, it's excellent. I love all of the background in it and stuff. So you have it too. Awesome. Oh man. Alright. Put that on the watch list. I think I'm getting that. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a fan base for the game, because it was released a few different ways, right? So, alright, let's see here. What do we got? Alright, so this time I need to use... Is it Tiger Teeth? What is it that I have? I don't have Tiger Teeth. They want me to use Tiger Teeth. Okay, I can use Tiger Teeth. Mint should just use Hammer on Demetal to prevent him from casting some nasty spell. Oh, okay, so Hammer, like... This is what I'm not getting about this game, is the little intricacies. So Hammer, I guess it interrupts. So, never let Demetal alone for too long, or he will summon Lich. See, that was what I was doing wrong, as I was just focusing on all the other guys, because they were in the way. Blade Storm. Blade Storm, okay. Alright. Well... I don't know if this is gonna work, but again, it claims that this is an easy fight, so... I don't know what to tell you. It's probably because I'm just doing it wrong. So I guess I am supposed to kill the golems, but I'm not supposed to worry about the other things. Alright, come on. Easiest relative to the player. Man, you just constantly burning me here. But yeah, it's also relative to what you understand about the fight. Because it says easy, and so I'm going right into it thinking it's easy, but there are things you need to know about the fight. So I wasn't really paying attention to what I was reading. So we'll see. And in an RPG, it's relative to the level of your character. So RPGs aren't typically hard skill-wise. It's just you have to put the time in. Alright, so I was focused on trying to do the lightning, but... But yeah, generally that is true. What is easy for one person is hard for another person. Yeah, if you know. I'm trying to get past this stupid crap. Oh, that's the thing he's not supposed to do! Alright, so that... I am totally failing here. Crap. Alright. I need to... See, what I don't understand is, I don't know if you saw this the last time. They actually have, like, full audio clips. It's just really cool. And I don't know if you heard the music, so I'll let you listen to the music for a second before I get back in the game. So I wasn't using the stupid hammer ability that whole time. But I need to target... I need to understand better how to target stuff. I don't know. Isn't that cool? That's Douse, that's the main baddie. I guess eventually you get to fly? I know, isn't it incredible? So it's, they used a kind of compression on the cart that is not used but for 2 games, I think. This and Star Ocean use that kind of compression. Star Ocean is another RPG. Yeah, it's not so much about the SNES as it is memory, storage space on the cart. So if you can compress it enough to get it down on there, then it will play it. Are you familiar with the MSU1 chip and people's hacks of games to include CD quality audio? I'm glad you liked it. Alright, now to go through all this again. I wish you could save it right after all of this dialogue, so I didn't have to go through it all over again. I have a bunch of MSU hacks. So you could have like the arcade audio for Turtles in Time. There's a Zelda, Link to the Past MSU thing that has CD quality audio for that, with like an FMV clip added to it. There's a bunch of different ones. There's a Mega Man one with a metal remaster of the whole soundtrack. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's all on Google. Not Google. Of course it's not Google. On YouTube. There's clips of all of that stuff on YouTube. So Alright, so I'm going to focus, or try to focus on getting that girl to keep using the hammer. Because that's what I was not doing right. I mean, if I have to, I'll grind some more. Okay, so... Alright. Okay, magic. Alright, he wanted... Well, I used the thing. Magic. Come on! Let me... I'm trying to select... Oh, let me just pause this for a second, catch up with what you're saying. Oh, vinyl records, yeah, with video game music. I've heard of that. I don't have a turntable. But, so do you have any of those for yours? You have a turntable? Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2 albums? That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, crap. Come on. No! Man. What can I do here? I want orange gummy. And he keeps using... I really need... Keep them on their eye on the prize. Alright, come on. Orange gummy. Oh, crap, okay. Let's see. That is what they're trying to... They told me to use, I think. Damn! No! Alright, I'm clearly not strong enough to do this. Because Blade Storm is supposedly what I'm supposed to use on him, and it's just not doing the trick. So obviously I'm not strong enough. I did exactly what they said to do, so... Grinding seems to be the only thing. So you don't have any video game music on album, just a couple CDs. I have a couple CDs too. I don't have any of those. Oh, Tempest 2000. I remember that was big because of the Jaguar, right? Wasn't that on Jaguar? Dark Spire, a DS game. I'm not familiar with that one. Or Salt and Sanctuary. I have you know, I have the soundtracks for a couple more modern retro games, you know, like Shovel Knight and what was that one? Gosh, I forget what that's called. What do I have here? Oh, Celeste. I like that soundtrack. It's a good one. I have Persona 5, the soundtrack, full soundtrack. Mega Man, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Shovel Knight, like I said. Hyperlight Drifter. Hyperlight Drifter. There are a couple of really good tracks on that. Looks like that's it from my video game albums. But yeah, I love that stuff's mostly on iTunes. And all right, well, crockpot chickens and noodles. That sounds awesome. So enjoy. Glad I saw you. And yeah, I will definitely be playing some more PS4. Probably some more Spider-Man this weekend. So have a great rest of your weekend if I don't catch you before the end of it. Yeah. Oh, later tonight? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Dude. I guess tomorrow's not a work day for me, so I could stay up maybe, but... I'm like an old man, you know. I usually go to bed at ridiculous, like 9:30 or something. You're working tomorrow as well. Well, you'll be on then, right? So, so yeah, I will probably be streaming tomorrow night as well. We'll see. But yeah, don't let me keep you any longer. I'm sure you're hungry. So enjoy your dinner. Your chicken noodle soup. I'm jealous. Oh, gosh. Tiger teeth. Oh, bring the pain. Ah. So, let me see. Where am I on? On getting Tempest. It's coming along slow. Coming along slow. I guess I gotta keep using that lightning ability to... I guess. I'm not really sure yet how that happens. This game has its mysteries. I have the manual for it, but I can't read it. It's in Japanese. Nice. I do like that ability, actually. How far? Maybe I will finish leveling him and then call it for tonight. That's what I'll do. Look at him. Still going. The only thing I don't like is how you can kind of go off screen. But they tried their best. Definitely an interesting battle combat system. One of a kind. I mean, it's I guess the later Tales games are an elaboration on it. It's not unique. It's more like a primitive version of later Tales games, but it has that blend of Tales and SNES RPG. Oh, wrong way. I'm gonna make my way toward the exit because I do want to go back to the bed and the ship. How we doing? Almost there. Yikes. Nice. Almost there. Like, why wouldn't it follow my character? Why does it watch them cast their spells? I guess whoever casts a spell, but that's not true. I guess mine doesn't count as a spell. When I do this, there's just so much going on. It is kind of amazing. There's no slowdown. Well, maybe there is, but don't notice it. I guess it's not all on the same screen, too. They keep scrolling off of... Alright, I gained a level. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Alright, let's go back down to the ship. And then... wrong side. Then I will call it for today. Did a lot of good stuff in the game today. Yes, please. Oh, no. Not again. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Good night.